All right, welcome back. 641. Ford plans to slash costs and invest heavily in electric.
Yeah, we want to go live now to 7 Action News reporter Matthew Smith in Dearborn. Now, Matt, what does this mean for workers and obviously consumers?
Well, for consumers, it certainly means fewer options because we're going to be less cars, more focus on trucks, and also more focus on electric vehicles. Now, how do you do that? We're actually standing next to our car's engine because this is a big part of what Ford says. 1/3 of the money they actually spend on engines right now, they're going to cut back on that. That money will actually be redirected toward vehicles. And we're actually going to walk around here. My photographer, Jake, is going to help you out and take a look at the next thing that's going to mean. Interior doors here, we're talking about a change in the options that are actually available in vehicles. Now imagine right now that there are so many options for things like this, engine packages, what's behind the wheel, that Ford right now has a Fusion that has more than 35,000 different variations of how they can sell that car to you. They want to cut that down to 96. That will save them on production costs as well. But really, that all sounds great, right? That sounds simple enough, right? Well, the real numbers are what is going to shock you here when you put all this together. Ford plans to slash $14 billion over the next 5 years. They say that's not cutting jobs, but cutting down on production with moves like fewer options and lowering the cost of materials that they use. It does mean cars themselves will be eliminated, though. But which models? Ford hasn't said that just yet. We can say that they'll shift money from cars to trucks that already sell well, but they'll also shift the money they're using to develop engines to electric, as we said, adding even more money to the pot that's spurring Ford's move toward electric cars. Now, that makes a lot of sense if you're trying to play this out. General Motors recently said they're investing more in electric vehicles, but really, as a whole, the big three is being forced to do this. And we've always talked about the North American International Auto Show here in Detroit, but really, that and Silicon Valley are kind of meshing together. You're getting both automotive and tech industries, and they're kind of merging into one path right now. So going all electric makes sense. And one step further, they're already committing that 100% of their vehicles will now be wireless. They'll be internet connected. In the next couple of years here, globally, they're looking at a number of 90%. So the auto industry truly changing not only to electric, but also interconnected. And all while this is happening, we're going to see fewer and fewer traditional cars on the road here in Michigan and really throughout the country. We're live this morning outside Ford's World Headquarters in Dearborn. Matthew Smith, 7 Action News.
I fully expect flying cars next, Matt. We'll see what they come up with. A lot's changing. Thank you for that live update. All right.